North Carolina was, until recently, considering passing a bill that would establish an official state religion. The bill states that the North Carolina General Assembly does not recognize federal court rulings which prohibit and otherwise regulate the state of North Carolina, its public schools, or any political subdivisions of the state from making laws respecting an establishment of religion. So they think that they are exempt from the First Amendment, which says, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. Some argue that although the First Amendment says Congress can't establish an official religion, it doesn't say anything about states establishing religion, and that the First Amendment does not prohibit states from doing so. The problem is that the 14th Amendment says, no state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges or immunities of citizens of the United States. So what does that mean? That means that if you have a right as an American citizen, that right cannot be denied or undermined by state governments. As an American citizen, you have the right to practice or not practice any religion you want, and to hold office regardless of what your religion may or may not be. The First Amendment says that that is a right that cannot be taken away from American citizens by Congress. The 14th Amendment says that any right that Congress is forbidden to take from you, state governments are also forbidden to take from you. But you may ask, how does establishing an official state religion infringe upon your religious rights? Well, the Constitution of North Carolina disqualifies from holding public office any person who shall deny the being of Almighty God. For quite some time they have not been able to enforce that part of their Constitution because it violates the 1st and 14th Amendments and Article 6 of the Constitution, which says no religious test shall ever be required as a qualification to any office or public trust under the United States. But what would be the purpose of establishing an official state religion and exempting a state from the First Amendment, if not to be able to enforce rules like that? The bill was proposed specifically because county commissioners wanted to be able to hold a prayer before meetings. But what if you're a county official who doesn't share the same religion as the rest of the county officials? Or what if you're an atheist? You think that's not going to be held against you and stifle your ability to participate in county government? Effectively, it could be used to marginalize anybody who does not share the religious views of the rest of the government. And the idea that the 14th Amendment applies the First Amendment to the states is not the product of some hippie liberal judiciary. This dates all the way back to 1947. In the case of Everson v. Board of Education, Justice Hugo Black said, "The Establishment of Religion clause of the First Amendment means at least this: neither a state nor the federal government can set up a church. Neither can pass laws which aid one religion, aid all religions, or prefer one religion over another. Neither can force nor influence a person to go to or to remain away from church against his will, or force him to profess a belief or disbelief in any religion." So North Carolina's claim that they are somehow exempt from the First Amendment is just plain kooky. And of course the supreme irony is that conservatives who claim to love freedom and love the Constitution will simultaneously scoff, "Bill of Rights? Pfft, get the fuck out of here with your Bill of Rights."